Peace, family. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, you know what to do. Hit that subscription icon, hit the post notification bell and select all. That way you will be notified every time we go live or every time we do upload a video to this platform, okay? If you're interested in reading the website, will be up soon, sooner than later. The beginning of this month. Let's get down to it, y'all. For those of you who've been waiting to get help with your situation, who've been emailing me, who need readings, man, it's on. And believe me when I say, like I always say, I do not miss. And I have plenty of people who've been watching me who can vouch for it, okay? Who've actually had the opportunity of getting reads from me, okay? And with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the spiritual read, right? Because we know that the spiritual warfare never stops, okay? Spirit, we ask that you come through and that you give clear and accurate information, and that the information that you give be not only honest but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we could take with us throughout our day that will keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would like to come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask that with the tools being given, that you would take this information and that you would put it into as a simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? Now, I will say this, y'all. For many of y'all, the spiritual tactics are not working at this moment, right? So the majority of your enemies are trying to find ways that they can physically touch you, okay? Where they can physically assault you in some way, form, or fashion. Because I want to say not everybody, but for the mass majority of you, you're vibrating at such a high vibrational frequency at this point. You've reached such a level when it comes to your spirituality that the attacks are no longer affecting you in the way that the enemy wants them to affect you. All right? And so now they're trying to figure out how it is that they can physically do harm to you, meaning if they could possibly taint your food, taint your drinks, have someone come up to assault you, damage your finances, you know, things in that order. All right. And so let's dig into this and see what Spirit has to say. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What do we need to know about this situation, man? What do we need to know about this situation? Here we go. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody wants to be loyal to you now, man. Somebody wants to be loyal to you now after committing a lot of treasonous acts, excuse me, y'all. Okay, and revolting against you. This is somebody who wants to come in and be loyal to you. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to understand this situation. They're looking for some type of like understanding. They could even be seeking like some type of understanding when it comes to you to try to like in some way help them with their 6th house, which deals with their work, their daily work routines, their health issues. Somebody could be having health issues as well, and somebody could be just not getting the work. Their work is dwindling at this point, right? So they could be looking towards you for some type of help. This could be somebody who wants to be loyal to you after trying to stop you from being in this ambitious energy. Okay? Yeah. They could even be trying to figure out why is it that they committed these treasonous acts towards you, as well as like revolting towards you in some way, form, or fashion. Okay? Talk to me, Spirit. Somebody could be going within. This is somebody who's trying to go within to try to figure out why it is that they even did these things to you to begin with. Okay? I can tell you why. Spiritual warfare. Like what we fail to realize, y'all, is that even our enemies go through a spiritual warfare. But see, the fact is, they don't try to figure out if they're going through a spiritual warfare or not. You see what I'm saying? They just write it off as being life, who they are. No one stops to think, right? And try to come to the understanding of why it is that they're actually doing the things that they're doing, even if it's something that they would normally not do. Okay? They don't know about psychic attacks. You see what I'm saying? They don't know about the enemy being able to astral project and use their vessel as a way of getting things done. And these are living people, y'all. These are not negative people. I mean, these are not spirits. These are actually living beings that are astral projecting via like what is known as belly gazing, right? And they'll run in you and use your vessel as a way to cipher and they'll have you doing things that you would not normally do, okay? Some of them use anidities to do this as well, because the majority of them have anidity attachments. Talk to me, Spirit. I have baths, y'all, which I'm gonna have to put one of them. I'm gonna have to make sure I get that bath up there for anidity detachment. Yeah, this is somebody who's going through some type of like relationship strifes right now. Yeah, and I'm telling you, they have a strong desire to know why it is that they're going through these relationship strifes as well. And it may not just be that they're going through a relationship strife with you. They could be going through relationship strifes with their coworkers. Okay, they could be going through relationship strifes with their children. Okay, with their spouses. Like they could be going through a gang of relationship strifes, and they have a deep desire to know why this is taking place. Okay, they're seeking some type of light of understanding when it comes to why it is that they've even, like I said, chose to partake in these treasonous acts towards you as well. Okay, what else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is somebody who was very cruel to you, man. I cannot make it up. Somebody was very cruel to you. Somebody could be about 39 years of age. This person was very cruel to you. Okay. They did not show any love and or submission when it came to their relationship value. This is someone who was not loving towards you, submissive towards you. This could even be somebody, y'all, who looks at submission as being a bad thing. Okay. Now, when we get into like, spirituality, we start to understand that both partners should be submissive in some way, form, or fashion. It's not the man leading the pack, but it's about bringing balance to the relationship. You see what I'm saying? And so, each one has a role to play. You see? And whoever this was, they were not willing to love you and be submissive to you in any way, form, or fashion. And this is why they had the relationship strifes that they had, okay? They were very cruel to you, and they're seeking like an understanding of why it is that they were cruel to you. This is someone who's really like trying to go within to figure out why it is that they was doing. Well, I'll tell you why. Spell work. You touched and agreed with somebody that you were not supposed to touch and agree with. You see what I'm saying? And by way of that, you allowed them into your energy field unbeknownst to yourself. You may not have said, well, I agree with you, but you interacted with them in such a way that you made an agreement with them without even knowing. And they were able to, in some way, come into, they were able to use you as a vessel. You see what I'm saying? This is what people don't understand. Yeah, this could have been somebody who was very greedy as well, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Someone who wasn't very intellectual toward these things. They didn't know about spirituality. They don't know anything about, like this could be someone who doesn't even have that process or that thought process, that belief. They believe as long as they don't believe in it. Like, and it kills me. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not here to like get down on anybody, but when we get into like the Christian way of lifestyle, like it's so much more that needs to be told in the Bible. They give you a lighter way of doing it, but I feel like they need to go into more details in terms of what it is that they speak of when it comes to demonic identities, demonic attachment, so on and so forth. Because a lot of people feel like if they plead the blood of Jesus, then it will be okay. And that's just not the case. See, the fact of the matter is that the majority of the people who are actually pleading the blood of Jesus do not know who Jesus is. They don't know who Yahshua is. They don't have a relationship with Yahshua, and they only call on him in their time of need. Okay? And you start to learn that when you're working with spirits, Jesus is a spirit. How do we know this? Because he died and he rose on the third day. Okay? He's a spirit. So you have to build a relationship, not with the spirit, but with the Most High, with El Elyon El. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Elo Dumare. whoever it is that you choose to, you know, align yourself with. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, this is someone who caused a lot of catastrophic haste in your life, man. Like, things could even be falling apart for this person, but they caused a lot of things to fall apart for you. Okay? This is somebody who couldn't even see, like, having a long, like, they couldn't see longevity with you. They couldn't see a long-term relationship with you. Okay? Or whatever the case may be. They didn't see things being long-term with you. They didn't see longevity towards you. Okay? And so they ended this relationship by being cruel to you. Whatever type of relationship this is, y'all. Okay? This could be, you know, yeah, this is somebody who was trying to steal from you, man. They was causing destruction to steal. Yeah. They could have even been trying to steal like your intellectuality, like your intellectual properties and things like that. But this is someone who was most definitely trying to steal from you. And now they're trying to figure out why it is that they can steal, why it is that they even tried to do this. Somebody who was trying to steal from you and they caused destruction. They could have stole from you. For some of y'all, this could have been somebody who stole from you and caused a lot of destruction to do that. They were trying to steal your ambition, your intellectual richness, like you being ambitious about being intellectual, or you having the knowledge to be to make yourself wealthy or something like this. But this person was trying to steal that energy from you. You see, they didn't want you to be in that energy, and it's quite possible that they wanted to have that for themselves as well. Yeah, this is someone who committed acts of war and violence towards you. Yeah, this is somebody who was adamant about stopping you from being successful as well, man. I can't make it up. Yeah, you're a descendant of the Most High, and they caused war and violence against you. Somebody who's a descendant of the Most High. Okay? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm telling you, now somebody is seeking some form of purification for this. Yeah, because they're going through religious and general conflict, right? They're having a lot of conflict in their lives right now. And they're trying to figure out why it is that they have this going on in their life. If you don't know why this is that you got, like, why you got this going on in your life, man, that's a tall tale sign of spiritual warfare, man. I've actually seen it, y'all. People who will run shit down and they don't understand. All you need to do is take a spiritual bath and get rid of that enmity attachment that you have. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is somebody who's trying to destroy some type of information as well to purify a situation. Yeah, they're having some type of like religious and general conflicts, man, whoever this is. Yeah, they was doing this for some type of prosperity, y'all. Somebody wants to be prosperous in their relationships as well, but it's like they're having a lot of catastrophic and haste, right? This could be a grandfather. Okay, this could have been pertaining to some type of like prosperity left to you from a grandfather. Yeah, whoever you are, you were born with some type of gifts that's going to bring in some type of positive change for you. You could be seeing angel number 555, or you're going to start to see this number as a validation. Somebody could be from Peoria, Illinois. Okay, yeah, somebody was trying to leave something, like somebody wanted to most definitely steal like some type of like prosperity from you that was left from a grandfather. Okay, and they could be destroying information pertaining to this right now. This is crazy. Yeah, and look, they were being cruel to you to try to cause delays in this. Okay, trying to disconnect you from your divinity, your divine powers as well. Because like I said, whoever you were born with gifts, and this person was most definitely trying to disconnect you from this. Okay, and it's mainly because whoever this is, they wanted you to not know about these things. They didn't want you to pick up on it with your spiritual gifts. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah. This somebody, man, who was trying to seek some type of knowledge to be able to steal this and to cause you some type of destruction. I can't make it up. Whoever this person is that wants to come in, they were being prejudiced towards you. Okay? And that doesn't mean that this is somebody who's not of your ethnical background, right? It just means that they had a lot of prejudice towards you. They didn't like you. They had reasons for this, or they were trying to, and this could have been because of something. Yeah, this could have been some type of success you was having or whatever. So but for whatever reason, they decided to cause war and violence on you in terms of like to cause you to have relationship strifes as well. So that they could steal this from you. This is crazy, man. Talk to me, Spirit. And you mean to tell me you don't know why you going through this? Stop it. Yeah, they going through spiritual troubles right now for trying to steal this from you as well. And this is because you're a descendant of the Most High. And not to mention, they tried to steal something that came from this grandfather energy. Okay? And so you know this grandfather is not playing. People don't understand how spirituality works. You think you can go along, unalive people, and then steal something that was left to somebody else without this spirit being angry because of your ideologies, because you were taught that when the spirit or when the body transitions, the spirit goes on and it goes to rest. You were taught these things. You don't think the spirits linger around. You don't think that they're conscious after death. You don't know that you have an inner light. You don't know these type of things. Okay? And this is because of the thought process you was given. Whoever this is, they caused a lot of destruction in your life to steal something from you. And now they're having a lot of spiritual troubles right now. Like I said, this is somebody who wants to be loyal to you. Okay? And it could be that they're trying to come in, y'all, and play a role to try to figure out how it is that they can steal from you to gain this knowledge. What else do we need to know, Spirit? To gain this knowledge. Yeah, but this is going to be fruitless labor, y'all. This is going to be something that is not going to like pay out for them because you are a descendant of the Most High. I feel like even the war and violence that was waged on you was fruitful, okay? Whoever this is, they're trying to get some type of like purification work done. They're trying to destroy information, but it's fruitless labor, y'all. This is something that's like they doing all of this for nothing because the gig is really up. The gig is really up when it comes to this. I can't make it up. Yeah. Whoever this was, they actually went out and seeked information on how to destroy your relationships or to cause you relationship strife. How to wage war and violence against you. They went actually, this knowledge didn't find them. They went and got this knowledge for themselves to learn how to do this. They were very cruel to you. Now they're seeking purification because they're going through spiritual troubles right now. Okay, it's a lot of catastrophic events and a lot of haste that's taken in their life pertaining to some prosperity that was left to you from this grandfather energy. Okay? And whatever it is that they doing, I'm telling you, it's not going to benefit them in no way. They suffering a lot of delays in their life, and they was trying to cause delays in your life, the gifts that you were born with, by way of being cruel to you. You see what I'm saying? Okay? This is all facts. They was causing you, all of this is about this prosperity that was left to you from this grandfather energy. Yeah, now they trying to figure out how it is that they can purify themselves. I can't make it up. Want to come in and this is the idea. They think that if they come in and be loyal to you, it will help them with their purification. But Spirit is saying that that's fruitless. It's fruitless labor because they ass is already under judgment, whoever this is. Yeah, for this theft that they did. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? For stealing from spirit. What else do we need to know, Spirit? This is crazy. Yeah, these people were very deceptive, man. They were deceiving you. Like, they caused a lot of deception in your life to cause you endings. Now they're asking for divine forgiveness when it's come for this, but it's not happening. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody could even be going like going to church heavy right now. I cannot make it up. And they did this all out of greed, y'all. They did this all out of greed. Somebody could be about 31 years of age, but this was most definitely family, y'all. This was most definitely family. They did this all out of greed for prosperity that was left by a grandfather energy. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up, y'all. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? All out of greed. For some of y'all, they still doing this. Let me see, I had another card. Let me see, what is this? Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody who wasn't grateful. They was ungrateful for something that they was left. This is another reason why they having spiritual troubles. Yeah, you're divinely guided and divinely protected, whoever you are. Drop angel number 444. You're being divinely guided throughout this time and being divinely protected. I can't make it up. These people were being very cruel to you, and they were very ungrateful for something that they could have been left to. They could have been left something from this grandfather energy, but they decided that they wanted to come in and steal yours as well. I cannot make it up. They wanted to steal yours because they felt like you didn't deserve it. That's the energy I'm getting. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Now they suffering for it. Now they suffering for it. Yeah, somebody is looking, they trying to figure out how it is that they can overcome this. They trying to get some type of like clemency from this situation. Let me look into that word, y'all. Clemency. Right? Figure out how they can gain clemency from it. Yeah, because these were people who had like they were very lustful. They were trying to find out how it is that they can put you in a lustful energy as well and put you in a energy of being weak-willed. Yeah, they looking for mercy. Yeah, these people are looking for mercy. And they're trying to find knowledge. They're trying to find some type of knowledge on how it is that they can gain some type of mercy from these acts that they did to you. But Spirit is saying again, this is fruitless labor for trying to cause so much chaos in your life over prosperity that was left to you from a grandfather energy. And they're trying to figure out how it is that they can gain some type of leniency pertaining to the situation, but it's fruitless labor. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? I don't know why I heard a lot of backfires is taking place. Yeah, they suffering from a lot of war and strife right now. I cannot make it up, and they're trying to figure out how it is that they can get out of this. Hey, look, these people are going through it right now, y'all. I cannot make it up. They have a heavy war on them right now, and they probably think it's you ways in the war, but they put themselves in this. And the reason they feel like it's you is because they know what they did to you. They know that they waged the war against you, so they feel like you would do the same thing that they're going through. But this is all about stealing. Yeah, it's a scandal that's coming out as well. Some type of scandal is coming out, and this is all by way of spirit, pertaining to some type of like theft. Yeah. And them waging war on you. I'm telling you, somebody wants to come in and be loyal to you because the only reason they want to be loyal is because they feel like if they can come in and be loyal to you, it'll get them out of this jam. That's the only reason they want to come in and be loyal, y'all. The only reason. I can't make it up. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, they was trying to overthrow some type of authority. Somebody could even be trying to overthrow some type of authority. They're trying to seek knowledge on how it is that they can overthrow some type of authority, okay? It's given like if they are having legal issues in the courtroom, they're trying to figure out a way that they can overcome this via like spiritual work, okay? to get the courts to rule in their favor and see things their way, so that they can get out of like this jam that they in. But it's fruitless labor, Spirit is saying, because it was a scandal. This was a scandal that they did. Now they're trying to overthrow some type of authority. These people went to court, y'all. They lied and everything. I can guarantee it. Lies, got caught up in their lies. They tried to attack you. They could have committed unalivings behind this, y'all. They could have even unalived this grandfather for this financial gain. Okay. Yeah, they was trying to disconnect you from your gifts, delay your gifts by way of deception, war and strife. So they felt like if they continuously attack you, then you wouldn't be able to tap in, or you wouldn't be able to like connect with your intuition. And this was all out of greed. They created a scandal, you know. That's why they're not going to get justice for this. Somebody is seeking some type of rejuvenation. Somebody is looking for some type of rest, and that's not happening for them. This is why they want to overthrow the authority, but it's not happening for them. Okay? Yeah. They caused a lot of war against you, y'all. All over money, y'all. Now they're trying to figure out how it is that they can gain some type of leniency. Very cruel to you. Very cruel to you. Now they're trying to figure out how it is that they can gain purification, and they're trying to destroy some type of information, because they're going through a lot of spiritual warfare right now, and they know that you're being guided and protected. These people was very ungrateful, man. I'm not lying. This is an ungrateful group of people, man. They caused relationship strifes in your life, war and violence. They committed acts of war and violence. And like I said, they actually went out to look for this information, all to steal something from you. Now they said, ain't that how people be, y'all? After you done did all of this and was adamant about doing it, now your ass getting jammed up. You trying to figure out why you did this. Motherfucker, you don't know why you did this? For the money. Because you was greedy. That's why. You trying to figure out why you did it now. What? Why did we even do this? Had you got away with it, you wouldn't be thinking like that. You would be somewhere on the island, chilling, drinking mimosas, with your feet kicked up, buying all type of wild ass properties and shit, enjoying life. There would be nothing that you would think about until you was on your deathbed. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation? You wouldn't even thought about this. Yeah, something about somebody. You could be this could be an uncle that wants to come in and be loyal to you as well right now, for some of y'all. Okay? This person was very impulsive when it came to like attacking you as well. I'm not gonna lie, he was very impulsive, and this is somebody who was very overbearing as well when it came to you. Somebody who's not a great leader, somebody who just is not a great manifester. This is why he was so thirsty to steal this shit, because he's somebody who cannot manifest for anything. Okay, but this person could be a Leo, Sag, or Aries, or you could be a Leo, Sag, or Aries. This person is somebody who's not wise at all, y'all, when it comes to anything. And because of his lack of wisdom, he's unable to grow. What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, whoever this is, man, they trying to figure out how it is that they can gain some type of relief, right? From doing some type of like magic. They was manipulating the situation to try to put you in this energy of lacking abundance. Whoever this is, they're lacking abundance right now, okay? Yeah, for being ungrateful. These people were very ungrateful, but they was trying to cause you to lose everything, and now they're losing everything. The abundance that they did have coming in, they're losing everything. Their stability, they're losing it. Okay? And somebody is trying to figure out how it is that they can gain some type of clemency, some type of relief from this situation. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, these people was going through a lot of bad luck right now. The whole time you divinely guided and divinely protected, man. This is because they were being ungrateful. They're losing everything. They pissed the spirit off. I'm not gonna lie to them. Suffering from relationship strifes themselves. This is what they wanted for you. Whatever it is, they pissed his grandfather energy off because they was very ungrateful with what it is that he left them. Okay? Talk to me, spirit. Yeah, somebody is working hard, man, but they got a lot of burdens on their back. Okay, somebody is suffering from a lot of burdens on their back, right? And that they're desiring some type of knowledge to figure out how it is that they can gain some type of accomplishments, man. But the fact of the matter is, they were very ungrateful. These people could possibly, like I said, they are destroying information at this time, trying to destroy information. Somebody could even want to come in and be honest because they're suffering the consequences. Be honest about why it is that they strategized against you, what it is that they was trying to steal, because they ass got caught up, y'all. Now they want to come in and be honest. And it's because it's a lot of chaos going on in their life, man. You know what they say? You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Yeah, I'm telling you, this could be a mothering energy. Whether this is a stepmother, a grandmother, a auntie, whoever it is that you consider to be a mother, but whoever this person is, this is somebody who's very worried, man, because they know that they tried to steal something, and now they're in this energy of losing out on their own stability. They're losing out on this abundance that they tried to steal, or whatever the case may be. And now this person is very, very worried. This is somebody, man, who was not very loving, nourishing, and caring towards you. They were actually very cold-hearted towards you, and they could have been working with a fire sign Leo. I mean, I said Leo, okay. Could be a Leo for some of y'all, but they could be working with a fire sign son of theirs to do this. They could have worked with them, okay? Not knowing that you were a descendant of the Most High. They thought you was a regular smuggler. They thought you was a regular old Joe out here. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? They thought you were a regular old Joe. Somebody is heavily going through spiritual troubles, man. Okay? And look, I'm telling you, whoever this is, man, they don't even have the money to even invest in this because they've lost out on every opportunity that they got. Things are very slow, and they're very disappointed in what it is that they're going through right now. And now they're trying to figure out how it is that they can get out of this because of what they invested in. Okay? Yeah, they disappointed in this war, especially this uncle. But both of them, is from what I'm seeing, they going through it, and they very disappointed in what it is that they invested in because they didn't know that you were a child of the Most High. Okay? Stop, y'all. I apologize, y'all. That's my dogs, and they fighting each other. Yeah, they very disappointed in this right now. I can't make it up. This is family. What did I say? This family is destroying information. They're destroying information right now. You know, they're going through a lot of bad luck. They're suffering a lot of bad luck. Suffering from a lot of burdens in their life right now, trying to overcome something. They destroying information pertaining to some type of deception. They deceiving ways pertaining to some type of prosperity or something like that. What else do we need to know, spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, heavy on some type of like Sagittarius energy, man. Okay, somebody was trying to get you to fall from some type of grace. Okay, that's big facts. Somebody was trying to cause a lot of imbalances in your life for this prosperity that was left to you. Whoever you are, you are earth angel, and they wanted you to fall from grace as well so that you wouldn't receive this prosperity that was left to you by this grandfather energy. This is what's going on. What else do we need to know, spirit? Yes, they were. Yeah, I'm telling you, these people, they going through it right now. They want to be loyal to you, man, because they're suffering from a lot of anxiety. Some of these people could be homeless for trying to steal something to you. From you. They're very worried about this. But yeah, these people are being left out in the cold. They was trying to get you left out in the cold, okay? And they most definitely was trying to cause a lot of delays in your life to get you to walk away from these gifts that you were born with. Somebody didn't want you to believe in these type of things. They even conjure things up, y'all. They even went to the graveyard and conjured things up, all right? Now they're under judgment for this, okay? They're trying to reverse. They're trying to get out of this judgment energy that they in. Yeah, Now they're trying to figure out how it is that they can sail on to calmer waters. They could even be traveling to figure this out, like to other practitioners and things like this. Okay? And finding out that you are descendant of the Most High. That you are divinely guided, divinely protected. Yeah, they're being forced to see things from a different perspective. And believe me when I say, these people are people that were very stubborn. They were very stubborn. Okay? Yeah, they figuring out this mother, whoever this grandmother energy is, or this stepmother energy, or whoever this mother energy is very worried right now. This is somebody who they're in fear of being sacrificed themselves right now. Okay? They're in fear of being sacrificed themselves. I cannot lie. This is what this mother energy is worried about. She's afraid that she's going to be the sacrifice. And she very well could be. Whenever you go that hard, man, to like steal something, it's just ridiculous. Like greed is it's at an all-time high. Give me a second, y'all. Greed is at an all-time high. Why would you, man? Come on now. I apologize. Greed is at an all-time high. This is what this mother is worried about. She's worried about becoming a sacrifice. Okay? She could even be trying to stall things out right now pertaining to this situation. And like I said, you need to make this whoever it is. Some of y'all wasn't raised by your mother. Some of y'all was raised by a grandmother. That person became the mother in your life. Some of y'all was raised by an auntie. That person became a mother in your life. Even if you wasn't raised by them, you looked at them like a mother. You need to make it fit where it fits. And if it don't apply, then let it fly. It's a lot of scandals that's taking place, y'all. I cannot make it up. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? But somebody is afraid of being the sacrifice. Yeah, it's a lot of disharmony going on in the relationship right now as well. Somebody could be trying to travel to figure out how it is they could bring balance back to that situation. Yeah, somebody is going through a lot of war and violence. They could even try to cause a lot of war and violence in your relationships. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. This was even fruitless. I feel like for some of y'all. Somebody was trying to cause a lot of... They disappointed, though, in the fact that they couldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody is trying to gain another opportunity to figure out how it is that they could come in and deceive you. This is what they trying to do, man. I can't make it up. They trying to figure out how it is that they can come in and deceive you. Somebody wants to gain another opportunity. Imagine that. Imagine that. Trying to gain another opportunity to figure out how it is that they could come in and deceive you again. After everything that you're going through, I can guarantee y'all this mother and this uncle energy, man, because they have possibly become the sacrifice. Yeah, it's a light that's being shined on this situation, but somebody is most definitely traveling, and it could be this mother energy that's traveling to try to gain some type of guidance, okay? Trying to gain some type of guidance on how it is that they could bring some type of calmness to this situation. Because it's a light that's being shined on this prosperity that was left to you by this grandfather. Okay? Somebody shining the light. I don't know if this is you shining the light, but somebody is most definitely shining the light on this situation. And this grandmother energy or this mother energy, whoever this is trying to figure out how it is that they can possibly sail on the calmer waters or bring some type of balance to the situation. But somebody did most definitely try to unalive you. Okay? Somebody tried to unalive you. Heavy Scorpio energy, right? Somebody most definitely tried to unalive you because of this scandal. Okay, somebody could have unalived you because I'm telling you, somebody could have even lied and said that you had already transitioned. It's a heavy scandal. So now they're trying to get this done. They could even be traveling. I feel like this mother energy is traveling to see how she can get some type of death magic done. This is what this is. They traveling to see how they can get it done. What else we need to know? Uh-oh. If this is not like one at a time, Spirit, thank you. If this isn't like a stepmother, this could be a biological mother that's very worried about this. About being a sacrifice. Yeah, this is somebody who lied on you, y'all. I cannot make this up. They lied on you. And I feel like this information is coming out that they lied on you. They could have been saying that you were mentally ill. You see what I'm saying? And they waged these wars on you. This is somebody who's very impulsive and very determined to do this. They're being forced to see things in a different perspective, and they're worried now because it's coming out, y'all. This person could be fighting like they could be themselves going through a lot of despair right now. They could be themselves going through a lot of despair right now, and they're on the edge of like suffering mental warfare. This is somebody who's really going through it. They're fighting demons right now, so to speak, right? Yeah. And it's because they was adamant about being victorious. When it came to waging this war on you, you could be in the spotlight as well. Yeah. Somebody, you about to gain some type of like public reward when it comes to this, man. Somebody, you could be a speaker. Whoever you are, you could be a speaker. Is what I'm getting. Yeah. But whoever you are, you're speaking about this is what I'm getting. Yep. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? They're adamant about being successful when it comes to like causing you some type of mental illness or unaliving you as well. This is somebody who's traveling to get this done. Yeah, I'm talking about, look, they're trying to avoid some type of conflict, and they're trying to overthrow authority so that they can avoid some type of conflict, okay? They destroying information and everything. Look, man, it's over with, y'all. Throw the towel in. Throw the towel in. Throw the towel in, please. I'm tired. We tired. The collective tired. Throw the towel in. Got that me? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Okay. Somebody's being divinely guided and divinely protected. Yeah, it's a speaking coach, man. It's a speaking coach that's involved with this, man. Okay. Whoever this person is, man, this is somebody, man, who's trying to make a sacrifice, but it's needless. Okay. They could also be afraid of being like offered up as well. Yeah, you a spiritual warrior, man, that they were trying to cause death to, and you're somebody who's divinely guided and divinely protected. Okay. But there's most definitely something going on with a speaking coach that's involved with this. Somebody who's a speaker. What else do we need to know, Spirit? You could be a speaking coach. Spirit is saying, be careful who you talk to right now. You're being divinely guided and divinely protected right now. But it is people that's making up lies about you. It is people that's making up lies about you right now. But the fact of the matter is that you are a spiritual warrior. Talk to me, Spirit. Could be a speaking coach. Somebody that's a speaker or somebody could be making up some type of lies about you. Yeah, it's a witch's coven that's trying to unalive you. And this speaking coach could be a part of this witch's coven, okay? Or he does some type of speaking, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I went to go get me some natural herbs. And while I was in this store, I had people just walking up to me, asking me, what do I do with my herbs? How do I take them? And why you want to know all of these type of things? Ain't you in here to get your herbs? Another person, ain't you in here just to sell the products. You want to know if I smoke them, if I make teas out of them. You want to know, how do I use these herbs? And for me, that's suspect in itself. Why are you asking all of these unnecessary ass questions? Huh? Okay? Because I know I'm somebody that's under attack. Don't think because I'm sitting here, my attack may be a little different from y'all's, because I'm helping y'all as well. Yeah, they say a hard head make a soft ass. Whoever this is, you a spiritual warrior. They keep attacking you, and a hard head make a soft ass. What else do we need to know? A mom's sister is involved with this. She could be traveling as well. She's in fear of being sacrificed, but she's traveling to try to cause you some type of ending. And she could be trying to get some type of like divine guidance when it came to this. She could be most definitely working with this witch's coven. Spirit is saying, be careful who you talking to. This mom's sister is very ungrateful for what it is that she was left. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What she received, or even if she didn't receive something, she thought she was going to get something. She thought she was going to get some. Spirit say they all going to jail. You're being divinely guided and divinely protected. And this is all divine orchestrated. Being divinely orchestrated for being ungrateful. Yeah, they trying to come up with some type of new creative ideas, possibly to see how it is that they could put you in jail as well. I can't make it up. They could be trying to come up with some type of new ideas right now. Yeah, these people could be going to jail because they made up some type of lies about you as well. For some of y'all, this could be a wife. A wife could be involved with this as well. That could be connected to a witch's coven. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. This, I'm telling y'all, something happened, man, with a recent passing in this family. Somebody could have, yeah, this is all going on. This is all based on, I told y'all, this grandfather, somebody could have had somebody that recently passed in their family. And this is what this is all about. Okay? They trying to stall this situation out, y'all. Whoever this recent passing is, this person is causing them a lot of trouble. And this energy that passed away is going to ensure that they go to jail. I can't make it up. This is his justice. This is this grandfather's energy justice. Or somebody's justice. Yeah, all eyes are on you right now. All eyes are on you right now. This mom, sister, this wife is looking at you. All eyes on you right now. This witch's coven. Everybody is watching you right now. This speaking coach. All eyes are on you right now. Yeah, men lie, women lie, spirit don't lie, man. I can't make it up, man. Somebody is trying to gain a new opportunity to come in and snake you out right now. To deceive you. Yeah, spirit is saying this is fruitless labor as well. And they going through a lot of spiritual troubles, man. They all going to jail, man. Men lie, women lie, spirit don't lie. These people making up lies about you, they all going to jail. Talk to me, spirit. They all going to jail, man. Look, the cat, what is it? The cat is out the hat or something? The cat is out the bag right now. Whatever that is, y'all. Whatever that is out there. It's out there right now. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, your mother is a witch, man. Whoever you are, your mother is a witch. And she's been made some type of like false promises. Okay? She's been made some type of false promises. Okay? This mother is a witch. She's been made. Whoever this wife is, this wife could be the mother and she's watching you right now. She's a witch. And she's been made some type of like false promises about something. Okay? And look, that's her fault. You want to know why? Because we all know that the devil is a liar. We all know the devil is a liar, man. Come on now. We ain't new to this. We grew to this. We knew that the devil is, we know the devil is a liar. And that there's no truth in him. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, your power comes from within you and you're being divinely guided and divinely protected right now from these ungrateful people. Yeah, and this moon magic that they're doing, whatever they're doing behind the scene to conjure up demonic energies and to create illusions in your life, you're being divinely protected from this. Divinely guided and divinely protected. Men lie, women lie, spirit don't lie. And it could be from this person that recently passed, man. For some of y'all. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. There's evidence of these people doing black magic. It's evidence of them doing black magic on you. Men lie, women lie, spirit don't lie. This mom, sister. It's evidence of this mom, sister. This wife energy. What else do we need to know? Well as this mother. Yeah. Traveling to get you, have you gang stalked. You're being divinely guided and divinely protected from these people that's gang stalking you as well. Men lie, women lie, spirit don't lie. You being gang stalked, bro. This is crazy. All that for a little old that. Yeah, you a spiritual warrior, man. Whoever you are, you a spiritual warrior. And this, whatever sacrifice that they thought that they was going to get off of you is not going to be rewarded to them. Okay? You are a healer with healing energies. Okay? They was traveling to see how it is that they can do this, and your power comes from within you. Yeah, these people was trying to block your gifts in order to offer you up. But you're a spiritual warrior. Whoever you are, man, you keep going. There's evidence of these people actually doing this. Okay? Talk to me, spirit. There's evidence of them doing this. Yeah, father involved with this that was trying to offer you up, destroying some type of information right now. This father is trying to destroy some type of information. So this could be a father and his wife. Yeah, they very disappointed about what it is that they invested in as well, because they found out that it was fruitless. Okay, they took a bribe. These people took some type of bribe to come up against some type of like spiritual warrior. Okay, I can't make this up. They took a bribe to come up against somebody who's a spiritual warrior, and it's evidence of them doing this. And they going down, y'all. Yeah, they was trying to stop your gifts. They going down for this. I can't make it up, y'all. All right? But with that being said, y'all, if I said anything that did resonate with you, do me a favor, pound that like button up. And if you can, do not hesitate to donate to the channel. All donations will go back to the growth of the channel. And you can do so by leaving super stickers, okay? If you're interested in reading, the website will be up soon. Meaning like in the beginning of this month, y'all, and we're going to rock and roll. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty of it all. And I got a lot of more things that I'm doing over there, okay? And with that being said, y'all, I want to thank my spiritual team for always coming through, for giving insightful messages and doing so clearly. And I ask that the Most High continuously bless them with the energy that they need in order to continuously do it on a day-to-day basis. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe, ashe, ashe.